So for me, I have to just drive on, and I have to make sure that this business is as good as it possibly can be and make strategic decisions. Now, we've got a really good team around us, which I do rely on massively. One of the ways that I've tried to somewhat delegate to them is by letting it become more more employee owned, if that makes sense. So decisions are more driven by the team, which does alleviate some of the stress because you haven't got people consistently asking you to make decisions. Now, being a CEO, being a founder, being an entrepreneur, typically you just get all the shit if you've got a team underneath you, because the good stuff is all covered by the team and happy days, not a problem at all. Most of the bad stuff is covered by the team because the SLT can manage that. But when it's really bad, it has to come up to you. So you have this kind of tarnished kind of way of working whereby you're doing your own stuff and trying to drive the business forwards. You never really get the good news because that stays within the team, but you tend to get the shit news, which does somewhat become a bit demoralizing. But you just have to look ahead and go, look, are we bigger? Are we better? Are we uglier than we were last year? Even if we haven't hit the KPIs that we wanted to hit, are we just in a better place? Whatever that place might be, and have an element of pragmatism. I often look at, where we set ourselves goals. Are they too punchy? And then where are we now versus where we were last year? And if you're 1%, 2%, 3% bigger and better than you were last year, that's fine. Take it. Don't be greedy. And I think greed is something that so many people go into business and expect or think is a good thing. They go, right, I want to make a fuckload of money. I want to be greedy and I want to win in everything. The reality is that is exactly the wrong thing to do when you're starting a company. You should go into a company to try and make it as good as it can be. Forget about the capital in terms of what will make you feel wealthy and just focus on delivering the best possible product and be nice to everybody. Big lesson I've learned is be nice to everybody. If you're not kind, if you're not nice, if you're not empathetic, if you're not building relationships with people, then when you fall back down, they will shit on you as well. And that, if you can be kind, if you can be empathetic and have a bit of humility and talk to people openly about good and bad things, don't just paint a picture of everything being positive. People will trust and believe in you more than if you're just telling them the good shit all the time.